That's one issue I would like to discuss during this convention as well. That's a topic that they have been talking about it, the different organizations. One says that they will, I think they will ban boxing to participate for 2 years. I think Paco doesn't make any statement about it. And I think the IBF, if I'm right, it's taking them 1 year. I think we'll ban the boxing 1 year, whatever it is. I think it's a little bit difficult.
Following the 9th round incident during his fight against Lamont Roach earlier this month, World Boxing Association President Gilberto Mendoza has now revoked Gervonta Davis's boxing license. This comes after the organization faced harsh criticism for their unfair standards, as Steve Willis, the judges, and the technical review team all came to deny Lamont Roach his 26th victory.
Judge at the ringside, Eric Marlinski scores it on 115 to 113 in favor of Gervonta Davis. Judges Steve Weisfeld and Glenn Feldman both scored about 114 to 114, even a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
So,
right.
But you say you don't think he willing though.
Whatever. See, but who cares? Like, sweat gonna get in your eye, blood gonna get in your eye.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Spit fucking around and get in your eye. You know what I'm saying? But you, it's not like you can be like, all right, time out, ref. Hold on,
Take no
ref.
time out.
You can't do that.
Right. Would you be cool with Steve Willis doing the next fight?
Hell no.
He can't do the next fight.
No, he can't do that.
World Boxing Association, WBA, had a chance to restore its image by proving it doesn't play favorites, but it failed to do so. During the controversial fight between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach, it became clear that Davis had been given preferential treatment, despite significant human and technical errors. The WBA, after reviewing the situation, refused to overturn the result in favor of Roach, sparking heavy criticism from the boxing community. Fans and professionals alike voiced their disapproval of the WBA's handling of the situation. The president of the WBA chose not to interfere with the outcome, but in response to Davis's conduct, he has now suspended his license and ruled out an immediate rematch. Davis must serve a full 1-year suspension before any potential rematch can be considered. This decision has only intensified the backlash against the WBA for its perceived favoritism and lack of accountability.
There's nothing that we can say which the pros or the amateurs, which one is dangerous or which one is not. You know, I look forward to having whatever medical guidelines we need to follow and to develop in order to protect boxers. That's one thing I'm really concerned on this matter and not jump ahead, because I do believe that the International Olympic Committee allows professionals to participate in different other sports.
Initially, the World Boxing Association, WBA, did not take immediate action after Gervonta Davis's controversial fight with Lamont Roach Jr. on March 1st. The fight, which ended in a majority draw, saw Davis's undefeated record tarnished, but it was the incident in the 9th round that sparked an uproar. Davis suddenly took a knee, and referee Willis ruled it a non-knockdown, despite starting a standing 10 count. Fans were outraged, questioning the referee's decision. Later, it was revealed that Davis had grease from his hair in his eyes, which impaired his vision. This issue, however, had a direct impact on the scoring, preventing Roach from securing a victory. Following the incident, the New York State Athletic Commission intervened, revealing that a technical issue had prevented officials from reviewing the replay of the 9th round incident. This prompted Roach's team to submit a formal letter requesting a review. In the week that followed, the commission began investigating, and many believed the draw should be overturned in Roach's favor. However, the WBA initially defended the referee's decision in a now-deleted article on their website, suggesting that Willis's ruling was not unreasonable. The WBA stated that from their perspective, Davis had not been struck by a punch before going down, and thus no knockdown should be recorded. Despite the backlash from fans and the boxing community, The WBA's handling of the situation continued to draw criticism for its lack of transparency and accountability, especially after the review process was finally initiated.
You guys calm down. Listen to me.
Hey, come on now. He's trying to get it. There you go. That's what you do. There you go.
Judges are required by law to obey the referee's choices. They are not able to overrule his decisions regarding knockdowns. We disagree with the idea put forth by some critics that Davis unfairly benefited from Willis's call. The World Boxing Association received a lot of criticism after this report was made public, which may have led to its removal from their website. Nevertheless, Gilberto Mendoza Jr., the president of the World Boxing Association, released a formal statement regarding the now-deleted report after the article's rationale became contentious.
Thinking what Tank did that when he took the knee. What you thinking when he took the knee?
I can't speak on it.
Can't speak on that? He did some bullshit though?
I can't speak on it.
No personal opinion, nothing?
Please refrain from misrepresenting a viewpoint from a WBA boxing website partner. Mendoza stated, "He doesn't belong to any committee, has no influence, or has an opinion in any matter of our association." Roach, meanwhile, tweeted his disgust as well, writing, "You guys are tinkering if you believe Buddy had a bad night or was absent for whatever reason. With me, that stuff is simply different. I informed you all right away because I felt like I won, and so do everyone else. You guys are behaving as though I claimed he was simple to deal with or something. I get a UD from the knockdown," he continued.
And it would be a lot of energy, a lot of things to do. I try to find a plan to do it. That's one thing I've been noticing. Regarding the rest, I hope you could enjoy China, enjoy the fortune of WBA China doing this convention.
After the controversial majority draw between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach Jr., World Boxing Association, WBA, President Gilberto Mendoza pushed for an immediate rematch. Mendoza believed the fight's controversy, especially the incident involving Davis taking a knee in the 9th round, warranted a rematch. "I think there's not going to be any doubt about having a rematch on this," Mendoza told The Ring. "We need to send a strong message. If the WBA formally orders the rematch, Davis and Roach would have 120 days to run it back." Roach, who was considered a major underdog, now eagerly awaits his chance for redemption. On the other hand, Davis, who faced intense backlash over the knee incident, insists he welcomes a rematch to settle things once and for all. However, the situation remains uncertain as Davis's license has been suspended, throwing a wrench into the rematch's prospects. Interestingly, it appears that the initial report suggesting the WBA's support for the rematch was either published by mistake or represents a highly opinionated view that the organization does not officially endorse. The outcome of this controversy could ultimately depend on the ruling of the New York State Athletic Commission, which has already launched an investigation into the matter. There's also the question of Davis's immense influence in the sport. With his massive following and the revenue generated from his fights, including a reported 260,000 buys for the Davis-Roach bout, many wonder whether Davis's power and financial clout will influence the outcome of this situation. Some sources, including Dan Rafael, report that the fight generated as many as 262,000 buys, showing the financial significance of a potential rematch. The next steps remain unclear, but all eyes are on the WBA and the Athletic Commission as this drama unfolds.
Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach was right. He took a knee. He took a knee.
You take a knee like that, that looks like a knockdown. All right? Back up.
That's a generous call from him.
Did he not take a knee?
Take the mouthpiece.
That's right.
Examining the figures more closely, the Davis versus Roach event, priced at $79.95 per pay-per-view, generated an impressive $21 million in revenue across all platforms in the United States. This includes streaming services like Prime Video and PPV.com, as well as traditional linear TV pay-per-view. The fight also set a record for the Barclays Center, with 19,250 attendees, marking the largest crowd in the venue's 13-year history. This record-breaking attendance contributed to the event's massive gate, which reached nearly $7 million, the second highest in the venue's history, only surpassed by a Rolling Stones concert.
Of course, another comparison I don't want to make to Mike Tyson, but
Nah, that's crazy. That's what he do. He get dirty.